Hi, everyone. My name is Gideon. It's a real pleasure to be here with you via Zoom, of course. I would have loved to see you face to face, but at this time, it is not possible for many reasons, but hopefully this will change in the future. So allow me to start by saying a few words about the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, the university where I work. The Hebrew University was founded in 1918, so we're over 100 years old, but that's not a bad thing when it comes to universities. We have a great past and a wonderful future ahead of us. We have 6 campuses, 7 faculties, 14 schools, 980 faculty members, and most importantly, we have 24,000 students, 10% of which come from other countries. So we have almost 2,500 international students, and they arrive from many countries, over 90 countries, and we are very, very proud of this component, this integral component of our student body. Okay, in terms of achievements, we have many award winners. We have 8 Nobel Prize winners, 1 faculty member who won the Fields Medal in mathematics, 1 Turing Award winner in computer science, and many, many faculty members, hundreds of faculty members who have won other awards and received other distinctions. So we're really talking about a world-class faculty with a lot of wonderful people, very diverse, very dynamic, with a strong commitment to excellence and to giving you great academic education. A word or two about student support. So we have several important services that we offer to our applicants. Very importantly, we have a pre-arrival service. We help you get your visas and all the necessary documents. You will be assigned academic advisors. We have dorm counselors, and we also have a buddy system, so you will not be alone. Our faculty of law is a great faculty, and like the rest of the university, it is committed to excellence, and it is fully devoted to our students. So as I mentioned earlier, it's a world-renowned faculty of law with researchers in many different legal areas, and you will not be confined to a single area. Should you need assistance from our faculty members, worry not, it will come. It's a flagship of legal research. We put a lot of emphasis on that too. We are ranked amongst the top 50 faculties, law schools in the world. We were ranked 28 2 years ago, 37 last year. And we have a vibrant and vivacious student body and many, many opportunities for our students. As I said earlier, in the university-wide context, we also have many international students in the law school. So you will interact with people from all over the world. And perhaps our strongest selling point is the city of Jerusalem itself. It is diverse, it is fascinating, it is multicultural. It has over 3,000 years of history. It has a modern part as well, many different communities. It's a phenomenal experience. It's a city like no other. We have 2 programs that I would like to talk to you about. The first one is an LLM in international law and human rights. It's a 1-year program for students from all over the world who already have a law degree, okay? So we're talking about a master's degree here, but an LLM, a master's degree in law. And to get this degree, you have to complete 32 credits, and you can see the breakdown on the slide. It is very clear. We have some required background courses, some core courses, workshops, seminars, and elective courses, and you can choose among those until you establish a program for yourself with a goal of 32 credits. And alongside this program, we have a second program for students who don't have any legal background. It is our MA program in law with specialization in human rights and transitional justice. It is also a one-year program, same number of credits. You have to complete 32 credits to get the degree. And in both cases, there's an option. It's an option, it's not a requirement, but we offer a thesis track, and it's important because it enables you to pursue a PhD degree after you complete your course of study with us. So if you're interested in this option in our thesis track, and again, it's not mandatory, it's optional, you will have to stay with us for a little bit longer. Under the thesis track option, you'll have to stay with us for 6 more months. Write about a topic that is of interest to you, a thesis, of course, and you will be accompanied by a supervisor from our faculty, and you can have more than one supervisor. And at the end, there's an oral defense, and you get a grade. So what are the application requirements, the admission criteria, if you want? It's quite simple. If you are interested in the LLM program, you need an LLB or a JD degree from your home country and a GPA of 85, which is about a B+ average, and good command of English. Your English doesn't need to be perfect, but since all classes are taught in English, we need you to know English well enough to handle the course load. As for the MA program, here you can apply if you have a BA in political science, international relations, or, and that's very, very important, other related discipline. So it's not a closed list, it's not a closed enumeration. Don't worry if your degree is not in political science or international relations. Contact us, inquire. There's a chance you may be eligible. It's the same GPA as we had before when we discussed the LLM program, 85. The letter equivalent is B+ and above. And again, good command of English, not perfect, good enough is good for us. Okay, tuition. The tuition is $16,000, but scholarships are available. And really, we offer scholarships of up to $4,000, depending on demand. So we are trying to give away whatever money we have to support our students, but the specific amount may depend on the number of applicants who seek support, want a scholarship, but we really try to help. The good news is that we do not require you to give up other options. If you obtain a different scholarship or a fellowship or a grant, that's fine. It will not be deducted. We do not take that into account. And again, please contact us. We can be as helpful as possible, of course, given the constraints we are facing. But as I said earlier, our #1 goal is to try and help you. Okay, so I already talked about the thesis track, but let me say something about the course menu. Next year, we will have 56 courses, 30 condensed courses taught by international visiting faculty. What does it mean, condensed? It means that they will be taught over shorter periods of time, normally 2 weeks, sometimes 3. And what it means for you is that it will be a little bit more intense. I mean, classes will be offered on a daily basis or 3 or 4 times a week, but in 3 weeks at the most, at the longest, you will be done. We have 20 lecture courses, 4 seminars, and 2 workshops. Here on this slide, I would like to share with you the impression of one of our students, and I invite you not only to read the feedback we got from Brittany, but also talk to our other students in Shani Rabinovich, who's super. She's so wonderful. She can connect you with other students we've had in the past. So please talk to them, get as much information. It's very important for you and for us. And finally, before we say L'Shana Haba B'Yerushalayim, which means we'll see you next year in Jerusalem, I wanted to add or to come around to something I mentioned earlier. We are prepared for the COVID-19 crisis. It's a global pandemic, and all classes will also be offered online. We hope to teach all of them in person, the old-fashioned way, but they will be recorded. You will have access to your classes. So even if you can't come in person, it will not affect you. It will not affect your ability to access the material, to see the lectures. And of course, we take the situation into account. And as I said earlier, we'll go out of our way to accommodate you. So it's been wonderful talking to you, so to speak. As I said, I hope to meet you in person one day. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have questions, please